we got a look at the new Star Trek. Sort of.
The ship.
We got to look at the ship, but I mean, it's already causing a lot of drams because it does obviously look very, very different, and it is not an Enterprise. It's not the Enterprise at all. It's called the USS Discovery NCC 1031.
Catchy.
Which also mean, and we also find out the name of the TV show is going to be Star Trek Discovery.
Abbreviated to
STD. I feel like, well, the thing is, in America, they call it VD, right?
Yeah.
And then I think they've gone from VD straight to STI, whereas in the UK, it's always been
STD.
Sexually transmitted diseases, STD.
sexually transmitted
I
discovery.
just want to be the first person to say this new Star Trek is worse than STD.
Stop
First.
this. Stop it. No, give it a chance. But
I'm sure it's going to be excellent.
They had a big panel, and it was quite disappointing actually, because if we were hoping to find out stuff about the new Star Trek, we didn't get any cast or anything.
Yeah.
No.
But we did find out that it's going to be set in the Prime universe, so not the J.J. Abrams alt timeline universe, which is quite cool.
Phew.
And the ship itself was right. This is quite cool. I've done some digging. Everyone's recognizing it. Like Ralph McQuarrie designed a prototype ship that looked very much like this back in the 70s for a Star Trek movie that ended up getting canned. Ralph McQuarrie then went on to basically create the look of Star Wars,
Oh.
which is really cool. And this is what the Discovery actually looks like. It looks like his old concept art for what he did for Star Trek back in the 70s, which is quite cool. So people are trying to figure out where Discovery is going to be set. We're going to find out more in January. But did you guys watch the teaser? What did you think?
I saw a bit of it. I'm always kind of... I'm in and out with Star Trek. It's sometimes I watch it and I'm like, yeah, this is great, but a lot of the times I'm just like, it's the pacing of it that kind of like I'm not always on board with. I have to be in a specific mood to really enjoy Star Trek, whereas something like Star Wars I can get on board with straight away because and that's kind of me.
But it's the Federation and they just want unity. And
having said that, I'm in the mood for something a little more Mass Effect flavored to watch.
Yeah.
That's my kind of lens that I'm seeing this through. So like, I'm excited about it, and I'm always willing to give it an opportunity. I do like Star Trek.
Well, the guy who's actually writing it and is, I think the co-creator is Brian Fuller, who, Dave, you're watching Voyager at the minute. This guy's written a bunch of Voyager, a bunch of Deep Space Nine. Do you think he can put his mark on a new Trek?
It's kind of concerning, to be honest, because as much as I love Voyager, I'm like going through all of Voyager again. I'm kind of in the mood for like a grittier Star Trek. I know I said before I like need a palate cleanser, but
since then he did Pushing Daisies, admittedly not the gritty thing
Kind
you're
of
looking
gritty,
for.
a little bit.
Kind of, it's kind of dark. But he's also done Hannibal.
it's pretty
And
gritty.
he's
That's
and,
pretty
it,
great.
and the American Gods, and the first
Yeah.
trailer for that looks gritty.
I mean,
Gritty AF.
if it's a Star Trek where I'm gonna see, like, it looks like an early design of the ship, so I'm anticipating that they're still at war with the Klingons. If I see some badass like Federation troopers getting gritty in the trenches with some Klingons, with their batleths and stuff,
That sounds
that'd be
vaguely sexual.
baller. Anything in Star Trek can be sexual.
Yeah.
You just add an extra like vowel to the end of a word. But yes, gritty
Into
Star
it.
Trek, I'd be into it.
Bridgie. I'm trying to do it.
Want to get Bridgie with it?
Oh.
Na.